天狼は炎で沈む金融界は涙で濡れる混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け天狼は炎で沈む金融界は涙で濡れる混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け燃やせ壊せフィアットの時代は終わったぜ鎖は切れた金はコースホストはクラッとタクがブーストビットコインが王座を奪い銀行不要自由を奪回中央なしで支配は消える未来のドアを俺たち開けるコインが王座を奪い銀行不要自由をバック中央なしで支配は消える未来のドアを俺たち開ける火が燃える煙が舞う AI が仕事を奪うだが俺らは止まらない新世界に火を灯す負けろは炎で沈む金融界は涙で濡れる混乱と高度の運命でこのシステムを我ら砕け燃やせ壊せフィアットの時代は終わったぜ鎖は切れた金はコストホストはクラッとオタクだブーストビットコインが王座を奪い銀行不要自由を奪回中央なしで支配は消える未来のドアを俺たち開けるビルが燃える煙が舞う AI が仕事を奪うだが俺らは止まらない新世界に火を灯す
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound on Highway 99.
Can you give me more info on that call? Just clearing another call. I'm headed over there. Closing fast on a vehicle that matches the description. That reported party? All units go to condition 2. Piled into a rig, stand by. I'm gonna try to get in front of this guy and slow him down. 016, 1043 with the pursuit.
Oh boy, here we go. How's it going, guys? I am back again, the Crypto Otaku, bringing you the crypto chaos and the news. How's it going, guys? How's it going? 1095 on a great day, just an amazing day. Holy crap, guys. So many things have happened today. Where do I even begin? Well, number one, first out the gate this morning, we're finally monetized. That's right. It looks like Gamma Goddess already hit it. Yes, she already hit it. Oh my God, congratulations, Otaku, on getting your channel monetized. So happy for you. You deserve all the blessings coming your way. Thank you. Get ready for the chaos. Thank you, Gamma. Thank you, Gamma. Right out the gate, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm not going to be able to get used to this, guys. I'm a very humble human being. This is just weird to me. All right. 2 years of doing this show for free, and I'm finally starting to see some sort of monetization. 1096, guys. Oh my God, I can't. There's too much chaos happening right now. Oh man, are we gonna hit that 115K? 70% of you said this morning we were going to hit it. 110K today, and look at that. Right before the live, within the last hour and a half, we hit it. We finally hit it. Oh yeah, here we go again. Yes, that's right, hey guy. Here we go again. We're ready. We're ready. Let's get into the chat, and yeah, look at these numbers, guys. 1098. We're heading right back up. Let's get the dancing mascots out of here and get the show started. We've got a lot to go over today. I did get my soundproof equipment stuff. My materials have arrived, although not quite there yet. Liz Watkins also with a Canadian $1.39. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. I can't keep up with the chat no more. This is nuts. All the stuff happening all at once. They got to keep it crazy. Got to keep it chaotic up in here. And Andy, yes, get those subs and likes. Yes, a guy, 100%. As Jake the Snake has been instructing me to shill harder. That's right, on my floppy disk here. Yeah, Jake the Snake. Thank you, Jake the Snake. I will shill harder, my guy. I will shill harder. I will try to remember. Please like, subscribe to all the things down below if you like what you're seeing here tonight. Yes, yo, I made on from the start. Yeah. Let's see, Otaku and Chaos Weirdo Fam, rocket to the moon. Let's celebrate. I cannot believe all has happened today. Crypto JPEG, good evening, Otaku. I made it on time tonight. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And what a crazy night it's going to be. I can't wait to see where we end up at the end of tonight. What's up? Awesome. Yes, love Crypto friend. Got you on the big screen. Oh my God, I can't believe people got me on their TVs these days. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know how to handle it. Oh, guys. Okay, congratulations. Yippee, says Liz. Thank you. Thank you again. Oh, yes. What a great day for so many reasons. Congratulations, then. Well-deserved. Can't be said enough. Thank you, Mad Adam. Thank you. Strawberry Dragons as well, popping up with a super chat. Here is more for the chaos. Yes. Chaos donations are now being accepted at Crypto Otaku Incorporated. Oh my God, it's crazy. Crazy. Bring on the doom. Brian in the house. Bringing on the doom. Oh, yes. I love the doom that you bring to the show, Ryan. I love it. I love it. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. That's crazy, man. I cannot believe this is happening. This is happening. Hey, people. Otaku, congrats, my dude. You deserve it. Thank you, Ree. Thank you. And then the unknown bringing on the flames. Let's get started. Let's get started, yo. All right, 1098. That's where we are currently right now, sitting in the happy zone, I guess. Didn't quite get to our Super Bowl target, but man, we knocked it all apart today for the market open. Look at this, guys. Boom. Boom, almost on par. Again, I'm sick and tired of freaking winning, guys, every single day.
You may even get tired of winning.
Oh, I'm so tired. Yes, please no more winning. Please stop it. Please stop it. Yes, I can't take it anymore. And I really can't. I want to be so wrong, guys. I want to be so wrong that we just end up so far up here. You know, just one night, just do it. Just that 10K candle, 20K candle, something godly is what we need right now. Even, I don't care, go down the balance side. Give the Super Bears what they want for a day, you know. Fire sale still sitting around 79, 80K. Make them happy today, I don't care. I just want to be wrong. I'm sick of being right. And again, I don't want to get all the credit where the credit is due to the Crypto Chaos magic. Every single night we do this, and it just works. We predict everything via the psychology and, of course, influencing the market through a little bit of Crypto Chaos magic. All right, so where does that take us tonight, guys? Well, it looks like we need to clean up this mess. This is nuts. I cannot believe this. Yeah, we hit 110,777. So 802, 790. Yeah, who's counting? Depends on what chart you're looking at too. But yeah, crazy price action tonight. We're only $1,000 away from another test to the all-time high. Let's freaking go. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Let's see. How does the chart look like today? Were you still playing Breakout? I love Breakout. That's what we're doing right now, guys. We're finishing up the rest of what's left in the last stage. We left off last night, breaking through all these highs. Let's get back into this. This is live. This looks like a standstill right now. What is going on? Guys, bringing you the... There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Giving you the live heat map for free is Kimba, the White Snow Line, when it wants to work. Let's reload this page entirely. There it goes. Yes, Kimba. Kimba, for those who know the anime reference. Kimba, the White Snow Line. Don't pay for something to get free.
What are you, stupid?
It's all over YouTube via many sources. I just like the anime reference on my show. Anyway, so yeah, there is a clear 110 touch. There's nothing above us, guys. I'm gonna zoom in for you, just in case you guys aren't paying attention. Or it's hard to zoom in, guys, on those videos. But yeah, this is what we're looking at here. We're looking at a clear buy wall at 103. I remember that crazy spot we've been stuck in for about a week and a half. 103, 103, 103. That is now our new bottom. It's very strong bottom. It's the only thing strong on the entire order books right now. There is nothing even coming close in terms of a sell wall. There's little things starting to be built up right now. You can see in these short time frames right here, they kind of stretch downward all the way through there. Those are all getting set up right now as we speak. So the next one we are building up right now to would be 110 right on top of the dot. That's right here, right? So right in there. Man, these marker strokes are huge. There we go. That'll work. So yeah, we're building up that one. Now I can't even see it. What the hell's going on? There we go. We're building it up. Whatever, it works. So 110 is going to be our new test of resistance, and then we're going to be looking at probably 112. About 112 right there. 115 is pretty much open, which is kind of weird, right down the center. And then, yeah, we have our people trying to get set up like shop around 119, 119.5, somewhere in those little ranges there against, psychological key levels. So that's what we're looking at for Bitcoin tonight. Hopefully we get another retest here in the next hour or two. If not, it'll probably take until about midnight. But let's hope we don't have... I want some more excitement and more chaos on the stream tonight. That'd be amazing. Hey guys, this is not a drill. This is happening right now. Hold on to your butts. I'm about to lift off. All right, let's get into some of our metrics as we do every single day. U.S. national debt sitting at $36,879 billion. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. We're going to print that money forever and ever and ever until... we can't no more. And the stable coins are just gonna, prevent us for, short term, from going into oblivion. Anyway, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at, of course, the Fed decision rate in June, still sitting at right around 92%. No change for next month. U.S. recession still at a 39% chance. Nothing has changed there either, according to Polymarket, guys. Polymarket. And then we've got. We got more super chats. Oh my god, guys, you guys are nuts. You guys are crazy. I can't even. I don't know how I'm gonna do the show anymore with this. It's gonna get hard to get used to this. Big Bodo gains for a $2 super chat. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Yes, let's frickin' go.
I'd buy that for $1.
Thank you, Big Bodo. Thank you, Big Bodo. Milk Money also with a $20 super chat. Oh my god. Milk Money. You are awesome, my friend. What? Yeah, you were freaking awesome. MM25. Part of the Kurt Russell crew. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Yes, we're sitting in greed right now for the stock market. Crypto fear and greed. Greed is 66 for the stock market, 70 in greed for the crypto market. Let's see if it's even higher now that we just surpassed 110 while I was setting up the stream. Just a little slightly. This doesn't add up, guys. We're so bullish right now. It's ridiculous. I'm still looking at extreme. When was the last time we were in extreme greed? Feels like forever ago. In January, my portfolio was so much higher, as I'm sure some of yours were as well. even with Bitcoin's huge break to the upside. We're just getting started. 99.5 sitting in the US dollar. As the U.S. Treasury, we're going to get into that. The U.S. Treasury auctions right now are failing. They're failing. More money to burn, says Eddie LT. That's thank you. You are. I didn't get to go to the bank either, so you're helping me out. This is all I got left to burn tonight. This is what we're going to burn tonight. Damn it. I need some more cash. You guys are definitely help facilitate that. Thank you, Eddie LT. Yes, more money to burn. Okay, so yeah, we're looking at the 99.5 on the Dixie today. I'm happy to see this, guys. We need the Dixie to roll on over. Although I was hoping just for a little higher for my Japan trip. It's doing okay. I'll get into that here in a bit as well. Yeah, as the Prime Minister of Japan has said, we're going to that way to we're going to the way of Greece in terms of collapsing their currency. Okay, moving on. Yeah, crypto bubbles today. Everything looking pretty good. It's looking okay. In the grand scheme of things, look at where Bitcoin's at. Only up 2.4%, but it's a beautiful 2.4% today, pushing us over all-time highs. Awesome things happening. Pi Network's up 10%, which, geez, just kill that with fire, please. Make it go away. XMR, Monero. We're talking about Monero today. Wow, up 13% on the day, probably because of what happened with the U.S. Treasury auction. We'll get to it. I'm just so excited to talk about that too. Yeah, crazy stuff. Pengu's up 9%. Dog with hat. A lot of memes moving before. Here's Fartcoin before the big breakout. Usually how altcoins kind of start before everything else rallies. All right, moving into what else we got here. Big market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting above 64% dominance. Take it away, Sarah.
The idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
Thank you, Sailor. It is. It's ridiculous. We're still waiting for this to roll over. I just said last night as we were rolling over right there, I'm like, this could be it, guys. This could be it. We finally nope. We just spike right back up. Dang it. Of course, we're waiting for the, like the last time we rolled over Bitcoin dominance, 70 to 60, and then rolled on back down to 40%. Are we going to get that? Are we going to finally get that? Altcoin season started. Or is everyone in the world just going to focus on Bitcoin for the next year and a half? I don't know. This is crazy. Okay, top 10 assets in our space right now today. Anything moving? Not really. Cardano's still sitting at number 9. Tron still sitting at number 10. What we got? XRP still underneath Tether. Nothing has changed. Sui at 11. Chainlink at 12. Avalanche at 13. That's pretty much it. Hyperliquid coming out of nowhere. Speaking of coming out of nowhere, Attila the Hun with $100 super. What? You're gonna give me a full Benny to burn right off the gate. Attila the Hun, my God, you're a legend. Holy crap! And one of my favorite colors of all time. Thank you. That's amazing. Holy shnikes, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Jeez, I'm not used to this, guys. This is crazy. This is nuts. Jake the Snake in the chat as well. Smash the like button. Yes, thank you for helping me shill harder. Thank you, Jake the Snake. Thank you, Attila. Man. Taking my breath away, man. Burn a Benny on me. Didn't let me do a full hundo. Wow. That's insane. That's crazy. I still don't even know how all this stuff works yet, guys. I'm still brand new to all this. So, like, I don't even know how to get any of that. I don't know what YouTube takes. None of this. I don't know any of this stuff. It's all new to me. It's exciting. Fun and exciting for our space. It's insane. We're growing so fast now. We just hit a 600 today, as well as super chats activating without me even knowing out the gate this morning. This is crazy. Oh my God, Ramona, you guys, I can't even keep my composure anymore. $50 super chat from Ramona. So excited about the super chats. I am too. My face is melting. We're not even back to all-time highs yet. Oh my God, you guys are making my week, my day, my month, my year. I'm just so happy that I have so many of you great people in my life these days, man. I'm just telling you. I don't want to get all mushy, but holy crap, guys, this is nuts. This is freaking nuts. Let's freaking go. Jesus. All right. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get to all the chats after all this. It's crazy. This is crazy, guys. Amazing. I don't even remember where we were. Honorable mention to Jasmine. Yes, that's right. That's where we're at. Where's Jasmine? Where's my Jasmine? Yeah, honorable mention. We check on Jasmine every single day, and right now, currently, Jasmine's sitting at 81, up 1 in market cap today. Nothing amazing, but you know what? Jasmine's moving. It's not staying still. We're up a little bit. We're up from 0.17 yesterday to 0.184. Not too bad on that. PayPal USD is creeping up on Jasmine though. That's crazy. That's stable coin. Proceeding into the deeper of the top 100. We also want to do a shout out to Onyx, keeping the Onyx train alive as well, sitting at 106 today, up from 112, I think, was it? 111, 112, 113, something like that there as well. Bad Adam. Oh my God, guys. Take this gross fiat away from me. Yes. Get this out of my face, peasant. Exactly how I feel every single day. That's why we stack sats every single day. No one wants to hold that. I'd rather buy another big bag of Jasmine. Just let that on ride into the sunset. 100% Adam, 100%. All right. So that is what's going on with the crypto top 10 assets in our space today. Then my favorite, I'm really excited to see what this is out today. My favorite metric to cover every single day is how many Bitcoin are left on exchanges. Are we at a new low, a new record low? The record low right now is still about 2.15? Yeah, 2.15 million. And today we're sitting at 2.16. Oh, so close for the record low on the year. We're so close, but it's insane that we're producing 450 per day, and you can't keep any demand of that in check. It's crazy. Unprecedented demand for Bitcoin is coming, guys. It's going to be a fight to the death for the last Satoshis minted this year. All right, moving on. BitcoinTreasures.net. Of course, Michael Saylor having the largest amount for any company in the world, 576,000 Bitcoin under their holdings, and BlackRock, of course, in asset under management is 636,000. It's crazy. Is that up to date too? I wonder if that's up to date. As they have been keeping these behind for us. May 19th. So yeah, they're about 3 days behind on that. 2 days behind on that. Oh man. Okay, let's keep going. Bitcoin Rainbow chart reminding you to still accumulate. That's right, still accumulate between the price tag of 109 and 143,000. No, 105 and 143,000. 105 and 143,000. We're still not even in still cheap territory. We got to hodl on further. I cannot believe where we're at. $110,000 Bitcoin. It's crazy. It was just 15,000 a few years ago. All right. We also flipped Amazon yet again. This is the 5th time or 6th time this year, flipping Amazon's market cap of 2.13 trillion. To 2.16 trillion. And Amazon can still come back from this tomorrow. The highest they were in the past week was 225,000. 2.2. I guess it's easier to say it. 2,200,000,000, right? Or 200 billion. Jesus, these numbers. Yeah, you got the idea, right? We're a fraction of still going back and forth. As long as we don't, if we don't go any further up to the upside. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Okay. Before I get into this, I got to go back and sift through all of these super chats and all the stuff that I missed in between them, because I'm not used to seeing it like this anymore, guys. This is crazy. I am so far behind the chat. It is crazy. Good evening, Otaku. I made it on time tonight, says Crypto JPEG. Thank you. What a great day today for so many reasons. Congrats again. Well deserved. Can't be said enough, says Mad Adam. Yes, I cannot believe this, guys. It's insane. Congratulations. Yippee. And then, of course, all through all the super chats you guys generously threw at me today. I can't get over this. Bring that doom, my guy, says Ryan Miller. Hey people, congrats, my dude, you deserve it. Thank you, Ree. Yes, Strawberry Dragons, here is more chaos. This is crazy. Yes, we got fire. Yeah, okay, Lily, let's go Bitcoin. Gamma Goddess, Godzilla has entered the playground. That's right. Just as Michael Saylor has predicted, and how soon all of our models hopefully will be destroyed.
Bitcoin is powered by chaos.
Yes.
Godzilla walks onto the playground. All your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
I can't wait. Jake, thank you, Jake the Snake. Yes, Big Bodo Gains, yes, let's go. Hey, Gamma Goddess, yes. Hey, Kill Lily, yes. Yes, Milk Money. I still can't believe that. Guys are insane. What's just going on is say from Milk Money and Kurt. Yeah, just gonna say that it's from Milk Money and Kurt. Mad Adam. Oh God. More money to burn. Yes, I got lots of more money to burn after tonight. Oh my God, guys. What a crazy day. My first super chat ever just for you. Orange for Bitcoin, a all-time high. Let's go. Thank you, Milk Money. Thank you. Guys are generous. Hey, Otaku, what's a day so far? Yeah, what a day. What a day, Andy. Holy crap, what a day. Oh, yeah, hopefully you're giving Minnie a hug for me. Attila the Hun with record-breaking super chat on my first day. It's insane, man. I'm going to remember this forever, guys. It's crazy. I cannot believe this. Smash the like button, people. Yes, thank you, We got to shill harder. That's right, we got to shill harder. I'm about to just sell all my positions and just stay all in Bitcoin. Oh, guys, don't get too crazy yet. Guys, you just gotta sit back, just crack open a nice bottle of orange pills, and just maybe take a few. I don't know, but today you might need the whole bottle. I don't know. It depends on your mood. But yeah, just take one and making you better feeling. Just have one making you better feeling. Oh my God! Thank you all for what you do, buddy. Thank you, Attila the Hun. Thank you I love all of you guys, man. I wouldn't be here without a lot of you, and especially Rob over at Crypto Futures, guys. If you haven't checked the link down below in my chat or in my description down below. Crypto Futures, Rob is amazing. He's the man. I wouldn't have gotten this far without him. I really appreciate everything he does over there. And of course, all of you I never would have met unless I participated with his community as well. And I really do appreciate everything he's done to help me get further ahead in this crazy world we live in where, YouTube pretty much holds you back for every little thing you do. Eddie LT says, hit the likes. Thank you. Ryan Miller says, I've never even seen a $99 super chat ever. That's crazy. Yeah, Attila, you're a crazy guy. We love you, Otaku. So happy to see Otaku family come together and to support you in the chaos, Otaku. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate you. And we need an AI video of Michael Saylor dueling other Bitcoin maxis to the tune of Dual Fates from Star Wars. Oh my God, Jake. That would be insane. Yeah, I would see him like there with like Larry Fink and just I don't know. I guess Larry Fink would be Darth Sidious though. I mean, Darth Maul for sure. Milk Money says everyone here is awesome. I wish I could like every comment. Yeah, and like all the talks we've had over the last weekend, I can't wait. We definitely have to have a meetup at some point for sure. And I hope that we can facilitate something like that. Miami is still a good pick. What was that, Crypto Bully or Harlow? I forget. You guys over there in Miami. All right, so let's see what we got today, guys. We got to get to the news. There's so much excitement. Texas House approves a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. Awaits the governor's signature. That's right. And we got some good news for the Arizona one too. According to some of the legislation or the policymakers out of Arizona, they're going to give Katie Hobbs another stab at signing that bill on Monday. So we still have 3 technically approved, right? New Hampshire, Texas, and Arizona. And then we got a whole bunch of other ones. I go through where we are with some of the other ones here in a second. Cryptocurrency is in state hands now, according to Texas legislature passing the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Bill. The bill titled the Texas Strategic Reserve Bill, an investment act aims to position the state as a leader in cryptocurrency adoption by using Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. Managed by the Texas comptroller, the reserve would invest only in cryptocurrencies with a 12-month average market capitalization of at least $500 billion. It's crazy. Are they really going to throw that much in within a whole year? That's half a trillion, at least. That's at least 500 billion. Threshold currently met solely by Bitcoin. Would only invest in cryptocurrency with a 12-month average. Okay, so they're only investing in the things that are have a market cap of over 500 billion. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, there's no way they're throwing in $500 billion into this right off the gate. Funding would come from legislative appropriations, donations, and investment earnings, with third-party custodians handling secure storage. SB 21 passed the House 10142 after clearing the Senate 25 to 5 earlier in the session. If it's signed, the comptroller must establish oversight rules as an advisory committee. The bill takes effect immediately with a 2/3 legislative majority in September 1st of 2025. Otherwise, proponents, including the state senator Charles Swertner. Swikirk is from Arizona. Argue that Bitcoin offers financial resilience akin to that of gold. The crypto commodity, our community, celebrated the vote on social media with posts garnering hundreds of thousands of views. Texas joins 24 states exploring similar legislation, signaling a national trend toward institutional crypto adoption. Crazy stuff, guys. And while we're talking about this, let's see where we are with the generalized race overall. If you go to bitcoinlaws.io and you click the top right here on policy data, you can go to the state reserve race, which will track all of the current ones that have been either passed or waiting for to be enacted. It's still saying that Arizona has already been enacted. I don't think Katie Hobbs has signed it yet, but yeah, it's showing that there. New Hampshire, and then they haven't updated Texas yet, just quite yet. Then after that, we've got North Carolina, Montana. Oh my God, is that another super chat? Guys, hey guy, a placeholder until I can buy you a drink in the real world. Oh, that'd be amazing. I would love to have a drink with you, hey guy, for sure. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for all you guys do. Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to do half this. There's so many ideas I bounce off with you guys too. Like, we're gonna do the McDonald's live streams at some point. I forgot. I think Milk Money was the one who came up with that. I mean, it's so much fun. I can't get over that. I've had so many relationships with you guys already started to be created from the internet and not anyone I know in real life. When it comes to cryptocurrency and of course crypto bros, man. That's of course what they call us. All right, so yeah, we're looking at Alabama after Montana, North Carolina, Georgia, Iowa. And then we just kind of get into the generalized, everyone's in the same kind of bracket. Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, you get the idea. So a majority of all the countries, oh wow, Florida got knocked off. Did they really? I thought they were higher up here. Yeah, they just got knocked off. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Florida. They have to start over again. Yeah, looks like they just got, it just died. They're going to have to start over. But that's fine. They'll probably be there by the end of the year or by next year. We'll see. All right, moving on. What do we got? What's announced in the news? There's going to be a planned protest, apparently, at Trump's meme coin gala over the alleged crypto corruption. Number one seat for the crypto gala for Trump's meme coin is still Justin's son. That's right, Justin's son, Tron. Justin's son, the founder of Tron. The guy who bought the banana and ate it. Remember? The conceptual piece of art, just duct taping a banana to the wall. Well, he ate it. Yeah, he spent like $6 million on it or whatever. Anyway, it was a long time ago. Anyway, in a press release provided by Bitcoin.com News, Democratic legislators and activists announced that their intention to hold a rally in opposition to the U.S. President Donald Trump's meme coin dinner gala, framing the event as a rebuke of the transactional politics, and senators and demonstrators stated that they will be united under a single banner of the America is not for sale rally, calling for a definitive halt to pay to play influence. That's an interesting a narrative they're trying to push there. Although I'm kind of 50-50 on this, right? I told you guys when the entire year started that I was really burned by this entire meme coin Trump thing right out the gate. But you know what? It's also a free market. What are you going to do? I'm 50-50. Just not good for optics. Ree with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Ree. I appreciate that. How soon until I can buy a membership, bro? Says Cody Bakula. Working on it. I got to work on it, man. I definitely got to work on that. There's a lot of things swirling around in my brain right now. I got to get this move finished for sure before I invest any more time into my creative mindset. I just can't wait. I have so many ideas, especially with products, guys. I want to give you guys some cool stuff. I'm a graphic designer by heart. and by trade. So I definitely want to create some fun stuff that everyone can enjoy. And you know what? Bitcoin is free rights to use. As long as Craig Wright doesn't claim he's Satoshi again, we can all still keep using the Bitcoin logo for fun. Anyway, so yeah, it's well known that the Democrat lawmakers have long, I don't need to go into all that rhetoric. Just know that it's planned and it's happening. And yeah, that's pretty much the crypto protest. Trump over the gala news. Yay. All right, what else we got? Bitwise CIO stablecoin bill may spark multi-year crypto bull run. What do we keep talking about? A possible multi-year cycle. Well, yeah, we're not the only ones, especially ones in high places like Matt Hogan, who we talk about all the time. Bitwise's Matt Hogan says that Genius Act lays out groundwork for institutional adoption. Hogan's latest analysis explained that the U.S. Senate voted 66 to 32 on Monday. We saw Elizabeth Warren's reaction to that. She was pretty pissed. Pretty pissed. The move to guarantee the essential, neutral, and interoperable uniform stablecoins Genius Act toward a final vote, marking a significant development and ongoing effort to regulate digital assets. 16 Democrats joined Republicans in supporting the bill, which aims to provide a comprehensive federal framework for stablecoin issuance and oversight. The Genius Act also requires that the stablecoins are backed one by one by the U.S. Treasuries or dollar equivalents, which they've always done, right? Tether, Circle, PayPal, Ripple. There's so many stablecoins now. But also, I wonder how they're gonna regulate foreign stablecoins that are still backed to the dollar. Is that even going to be a possibility? So anyway, it is also mandates federal registration and regular audits for large issuers and includes anti-money laundering provisions. Hogan believes that the legislation is designed to bring clarity in the area of crypto that has operated in by regulatory gray zone. The chief investment officer of the digital asset manager Bitwise called the Senate vote one of the most important developments in crypto regulatory history. He said it may have broader implications than that of January 2024's approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs, which helped normalize crypto as an investment asset class. And what was it Michael Saylor called was like the big three. The big three things that would definitely push us overhead would be, fair accounting laws, which we got, the Bitcoin ETFs, which we got, and then what was the last one? I forgot. Oh, damn it! This is terrible. You're gonna have to remind me. I forgot the big three. That sucks. These are like Michael Saylor's like 3 commandments. He might have had a longer list too, but yeah, those are of course the biggest ones anyway. But anyway, Hogan contends that the bill could spark a sustained rally in non-Bitcoin crypto assets such as Ethereum, Solana, and decentralized finance tokens Uniswap and Aave. According to Hogan, integrating stablecoins into mainstream finance could eventually support a market exceeding $2.5 trillion. Whew. And just stablecoins. That's crazy. Right now, the stablecoin market cap is like it's under 500 billion. That's it. It's literally without that 2 there. 0.5 trillion is how much we have exposed to crypto stablecoins right now. I mean, just Tether and Circle alone are just like 110 billion. It's not that, or 210 billion, I think. Yeah, something like that. 60 billion for Circle and about 160 for Tether, something like that. If my memory serves me correctly. As excited as I am for stablecoins themselves, I think that's only the beginning. Hogan wrote, once we normalize moving dollars over blockchain networks, the largest financial institutions in the world are participating in that effort. And it's a relatively small step for moving stocks, bonds, and other financial assets over the same rails. In a quote here, he says as well, this is the fundamental thesis for investing in non-Bitcoin crypto assets like Ethereum, Solana, and that like of the $100+ trillion of financial assets that will eventually move over blockchain. Passage of this bill starts that ball rolling. And that's exactly where, the White House right now is moving towards. That's why Cynthia Lummis is in charge of the crypto committee. Because this was the first step and the roadmap for all crypto assets being properly regulated in America. And I'm just so excited that we finally get real regulation and we don't just get no clarity Gary for the next 4 years. Jeez, can you imagine if Biden won and Gary was still the acting SEC chair? Oh my God. Insane. 20-year treasury auction goes badly. This is the big one I really wanted to talk with you guys about. This gets me excited for, maybe not the total collapse of the dollar, but at least less and less of its, footprint. All right, so here we go. A sale of the 20-year-old U.S. government bonds saw a weak demand Wednesday, that's today, pushing the treasuries to new lows for the year of yields as it climbed. The Treasury Department sold $16 billion of newly issued 20-year bonds at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's routine for the U.S. Treasury Department to borrow to fund the government. The auction, however, has heightened interest as investors are worried that increased uncertainty about the U.S. economic policies would be led to less demand for the treasuries. Their fears were spot on. It's like no one participated. It's crazy. It's nuts, guys. It's happening. Yes. The auction saw investors accept a yield of 5% on the 20-year note, compared with the past 6 auctions average of 4%. It was also a 0.01 percent point higher than the previous yield before bidding deadline. This is the first time that the Treasury sold over a 20-year note with a rate over 5% since October of 2023. Back in the pandemic, it could also sell a 20-year debt at 1.2%. Higher rates signal the demand is weak, and as the Treasury has to entice investors with higher yields to buy the U.S. debt, meaning we're going to go even further into debt. It's just that simple. We can't get enough people to buy, so we keep offering a higher demand of yield, and no one gets it. No one still wants to buy it. It's crazy. Even though we're going to take on even more debt for selling it at with a higher yield. It's just crazy. Since the auction results, the 20-year Treasury yield jumped to its highest levels in the for the year at 5.1% on Wednesday. Higher yields mean lower bond prices. All right, so to be sure that the such market reactions for a 20-year-old bond are abnormal, the 20-year Treasury debt is long understood and is awkward middle child of the bond market. It isn't a natural security for investors to buy. Investors tend to prefer a 10-year yield and a 30-year debt, which are more liquid. Regular quarterly issues of the 20-year bonds were eliminated in 1986, but former Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin restarted them from 5 years ago during Trump's first administration. Yields on the 20-year notes are also oddly higher than those of the 30-year bonds, and abnormally because longer maturities usually have higher yields. Oh my God, this thing goes on forever. The poor auction comes at a troubling time. Bond investors' fiscal worries have intensified as Republican Congress progresses towards a new tax bill, the big beautiful bill, to add $3.3 trillion to the national debt through 2034. More debt can threaten a government's ability to pay it all back, even though the U.S. has a pristine track record. Last week, the long-term U.S. government debt lost its perfect AAA credit rating from Moody's, which cited successive administrations' failures to deal with the rising U.S. debt and deficits in its downgrade. Speaking of which, I know. It's not the most exciting stuff, but I mean, it is to me. I'm just a weird nerd, I guess. Where is it? I have another article also pulled up about this. I think it's JP Morgan Chase. Yeah. JP Morgan Chase's reaction to all downgrading, or Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo all downgraded by Moody's following the U.S. government's loss of a AAA rating. Oh my God, Moody's has downgraded the deposit ratings of U.S. leaders JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, in just days after stripping the nation of its AAA rating. In a new report by Bloomberg, the lender's long-term deposit ratings were lowered to a AA2, a one-step decrease from Moody's third highest level. The reason cited by Moody's downgrade is the government's weakened ability to support the banks. These are centralized banks. Where are they going to put all the money and throw it at? These 3 banks. It's pretty simple. On Friday, Moody's downgraded American credit rating from AAA to AA1 while changing the country's outlook for a negative to stable. Moody's attributes the downgrade to the United States soaring national debt and interest payment ratios that exceed those of other countries with the same credit rating. As deficits debt has grown, the interest rates have risen. Interest payments on government debt has increased markedly. I mean, right now, guys, it costs 1.25 trillion for our national debt by the end of the year to pay the interest alone. It's insane. Where was I? Without adjustments on taxation and spending, we expect a budget flexibility to remain limited, with mandatory spending, including interest rate expense, projected to rise about 78% of total spending by 2035 from about 73% in 2024. We just keep going up, guys. Just don't stop. We don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Printing money. Other bank rating downgrades include the senior unsecured debt ratings for some of the rated subsidiaries and branches of the Bank of America. Moody's also cut long-term counterparty risk ratings from some of the Bank of America, JP Morgan, and Wells Fargo, lowering them from AA2 to from a AA1. So yeah, the rise and fall slowly, ever so slowly. We're just prolonging it. All right. So what else we got? Metaplanet is going parabolic. The market bullish on Bitcoin treasuries? I would think so. It's kind of all the rage these days. Metaplanet stock appeared at the hedge fund radar following 57% gain over the past week and 163% gain on the monthly chart. Speaking of the monthly chart, let's see. Let's go back and take a look real quick. All right, we're still sitting at 109.4. All right. So yeah, however, Metaplanet stock has become the most shorted, with many analysts comparing it to a euphoric GameStop short of 2021. According to the Bitcoin Treasury's estimated 1 million Bitcoin. Oh wait, according to Bitcoin Treasury's an estimated 1 million Bitcoin. $110 billion worth is currently held by publicly listed or private corporate treasuries, reaching an all-time high of 5.5% of the current circulating supply. That's about 4 times more Bitcoins on corporate balance sheets than they were 3 years ago. Metaplanet's amassing 700% more coins across the same period, today reaching 7,800 Bitcoin. Their target is 21,000. Metaplanet stocks again gains 57% in a week. And I wonder why they're going parabolic. Maybe it's because of the dollar versus the yen. How about this, guys? The dollar versus the Japanese yen right now is 143 yen. 143 yen per dollar. Now, through my entire childhood, I used to import a lot of stuff off eBay from Japan. The dollar was always kind of roughly pegged to about 100 yen to a dollar, almost like a parity to our dollar 2 cent or decimal, without decimal points. So yeah, to see this happening, and this is the second year in a row, is insane. So like last year we actually hit 160 yen to the dollar back in June of last year. Is that going to happen again? Are we going to see almost a parity to what we saw last year? Are we going to see even higher? We're going to get 2-for-1 sale on the dollar. Right now it's about $1, one and a half. It's crazy. I hope we get a 2-for-1. I hope it sucks that Japan's going through this, but I'm gonna go there. This year. That's my plan. All right, moving on. Can't stop, won't stop. Hong Kong passes stablecoin bill, paving way for licensing regime by the end of the year. Speaking of can't stop, won't stop. Hong Kong can't stop surpassing us in historic crypto legislation. They were the first country to pass a Bitcoin ETF. I think they got their ETFs out before we did. Pretty sure. Oh, no. They weren't. They were after our ETFs, but they're the first country to offer like-for-like Bitcoin for Bitcoin ETFs, right? So you buy it with the dollar and you get Bitcoin back. So you buy Bitcoin, you get Bitcoin back. It's not you buy with the dollar, you buy Bitcoin, and then you get the dollar back when you sell. So it's the first of its kind is out there on Hong Kong. That happened last year. The stablecoin law could give Hong Kong a platform to test low regulatory frameworks that can shape adoption, competition, and capital formation in its tokenized finance. Key takeaways. Let's just skip through all that. Legislation opens licensing pact for fiat-backed stablecoins. The law requires stablecoins to be backed by the fiat currency and lays groundwork for licensing framework intended for attracting global users. They're already ahead of us, guys. They already got their stablecoin bill passed. NG describes that the bill's passage is a milestone in the global development of Web3 and says that Hong Kong is now positioned to act as the regional hub of regulated digital asset issuance. And of course, in the running for the crypto capital of the what? The world. Yes, that's the world. Oh, jeez. Right. Hong Kong stablecoins are backed by fiat currency as underlying assets, and we welcome global enterprises and institutions interested in issuing stablecoins to apply in Hong Kong. All right, I think that pretty much covers it. I gotta get through some of this, guys. I gotta get back to the chat, guys. I gotta get back to the chat. I'm still missing some of these other chats. I'm usually catching up with the chat by now. So much stuff going on. And we're already getting closer, inching closer to 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is closer, of course, to the foreign market generalized open. And yeah, we're still sitting at 109.5. 109.5. All right, so as authority, well, yeah, I want to get into that Haktua too, yeah. All right, I'll read one more and then I'll get back to the chat. Feds probed Haley Welch after 400 million Haktua meme coin imploded. That's right. As authorities intensified scrutiny of celebrity-backed stablecoins, I got stablecoins on the mind. Celebrity-backed meme tokens in general, crypto assets. Her story indicates that the urgent need for influencer transparency and investor caution in a market where virality often outpaces due diligence. So apparently she did get the okay from the Fed. Via the FBI that she's off the list or something now. I think she's free. I think she's okay. 400 million vanished as the Talk to a meme coin imploded. Haley Welch, better known as the Haktua girl, revealed on May 21st episode of her Talk to. That's right, she has a podcast called Talk to, and that she was investigated by the FBI and federal agents came to her grandmother's house, thrusting the viral star into the crosshairs of all and escalating crackdown on influencer-backed tokens. And here we go.
Hey guys, it's finally time that we get into the meme coin disaster and address everything that's going on, and we can finally tell our truth about it as we know it, and I finally get to tell my side of the story that I've been holding on to. After reading all the comments and everything people have been saying about it, I thought it would be best if I just sat here and addressed it myself.
So why are you just now wanting to address everything?
It's something you definitely want to address, but I couldn't at the time. Because of all the legal stuff going on, I was in an open investigation, going to see the FBI, and then the SEC reached out. And I think somebody else reached out too, but they ended up not wanting anything after everything else was shut down. I don't know, it was very stressful because I couldn't get my point across, and I had to just sit there and let people call me a scammer, a crook, all sorts of different things.
Was stressful.
It was stressful. Because, I couldn't sit there and defend myself and tell them what happened. I was told not to say nothing.
Yeah. So how'd you even get introduced to, the crypto space?
It was just like any other deal that gets brought to you.
Boy.
The deal got brought to my managers a few times by different people. I don't know, I was very hard to persuade at first because I've never heard anything good about the space, like Bitcoin, crypto. I've never heard anything good about it. And I didn't know enough to really get into it, I don't think. But I finally I finally gave in and just done it. It sounded like it was going to be a great thing.
We were excited for it. There was definitely good moments.
Leading up to it, it definitely had good spots because, you were promised some money out of it. I was promised money out of it for marketing it, which I think you helped me market it too at one point, did you not?
Yeah, I was the one videoing it and sending all the ads for it.
So, you were both promised money up front for doing that.
Oh my god. So yeah, apparently she's off the list now. She's cleared. I don't want to play any more of that. But her accent, my god, that's crazy. That's a crazy accent. Oh, doggy. The Hawk token was launched in December 2023 by Welch's team in collaboration with Launch. But it hasn't been that long. Oh my god, guys. Has it really been that long? I feel like old man Winkle. It feels like this was just yesterday. Oh man, Welch's team in collaboration with the Launchpad platform over here limited. It came at a time where the meme coin market was booming. I guess it was. The token briefly reached a market cap of 400 million before collapsing over 90%. I don't need to go back into history, guys, but yeah, apparently I just wanted to cover this. Finally, we got a chapter closing. Hopefully she'll just fade into nothing. But yeah, she's been cleared by the FBI. All right, that is pretty much all I want to talk about there because we haven't talked about it in a while. Why not? Yeah, and I agree with you, Z. To you, that chick just isn't real. 100%. 100% there. All right, let's check back into the chat real quick. Before I continue, I know I am missing a ton of chat stuff I have not been able to read yet. Smash the like button, people, says Jake the Snake. That's right. Please smash the like button if you like what you're seeing here tonight. That's right. I need to shill harder. That's right. Please like, subscribe to all things down below. We are destroying the algorithm as much as we possibly can. Ryan Miller says, I am about to just sell all my position and to stay all in Bitcoin. Oh, yeah, I did remind you that earlier. Yeah. Dude, just don't do anything stupid, right? Don't do anything stupid. Stay to your convictions before the bull run begins, guys. Don't do anything stupid. Don't. What does Rob Paul always say? Don't fuck this up. This is not the time to fuck it up. Yeah, Milk Money says everyone here is awesome. I wish I could like every comment. 100%. Let's see what else we didn't cover yet. Cody Bakula says, how soon until I can buy a membership, bro? Yes, I did mention that earlier. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it behind the scenes. Yeah, and then all the other super chats. I cannot believe you guys are amazing. Tyler Roman says, is this the start of the boom? My ZBEC is looking good. You know what? Let's take a break real quick and just take a look at the ZBEC. Why not? Since we're talking about it. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I talked about this last night with the group, and I was just like, you know what? It's already starting to ramp up. It's already getting on the launch pad. Hopefully it'll come back down here, consolidate just a little bit, just keep running up, and eventually we'll start to hit that 30, 31, something like that, right? So we're already on the way, and we're already getting there earlier than I was predicting. I was predicting more of another week or two for Bitcoin to run up, get into that zone I put up here, last week, and that we would start to break out. And every other coin would follow in a similar fashion. Because again, if you zoom out to the chart and you look at the daily, you can see Bitcoin is in a giant cup and handle. And we're just creating that handle right now. And all we needed was just another week or two. Really, it's fine. Like, we're a week and a half in. We can finish this week off and have 2 weeks of strong, stable support. And then shoot up. But you know what? We're all impatient fucks, and we're just gonna go anyway. It's fine. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go.
I'd buy that for $1.
So, in like kind, same thing here. ZBEX chart, right? Same thing. Cup and handle, already going sideways for about 6 to 8 weeks. I think about 2 months. And yeah, we're about ready to get that breakout. This is actually Onyx. I clicked on the wrong coin. That's actually Onyx. Same sort of idea. Same sort of idea here as well. This is ZBEX, cup and handle, and of course the handle is now breaking to the upside before everyone else. What have we been talking about? I think Ramona and I have been talking about this exclusively, about how ZBEX is probably going to be, if not ZBEX or Onyx, are going to be one of the first ones to pop off first before every other thing, because ZBEX market cap is really small. And we've just seen this crazy shift between XCN and then Swift coin will run up after XCM, and then back and forth with ZBEC, melting faces before everyone else even figures out what's going on. So that's the sort of idea I'm looking at, and yeah, it's about the explosive, guys. This takes us to about 33. I would say, to be safe, if you want to play this into some sort of swing trade, take some some gains off the table just shortly. You could probably do that safely at about 29. Because psychological, are probably going to hit on that 30. All right, moving on back into Bitcoin, back into the rest of the chat. That's right, the chick isn't real. That's right, Z to Z, Z to U, Z to the U. That's right. Appreciate your input on the Patreon, and bro, you need more subs. It's ridiculous. I know, it's ridiculous. We're working on it. That's why I need to shill harder. I need to shill harder. All right, please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. I'm just going to be on repeat now. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Okay. Oh, yeah, don't forget the notification bell, because I'm about to be on the road. I'm going to be doing some crazy, random off-kilter videos out of the blue. So be ready. Be ready when that happens. All right, Feds probed. So we're done with Haley. Haktua girl. Well, before I go any further, yeah, Bitcoin is rallying back up to 109.8. 1099. Are we going to get another breakout? Let's look at the 1 minute, because that's about the only thing we can look at now and not see just giant candles to the upside. So we can see here what's going on. Man, it looks like it honored that entire, look at this, entire freaking trend line. That's insane. It just keeps wanting to rip. So yeah, we're gonna probably go up here. This is like a megaphone pattern. Again, all I do, guys, is I just put lines on the chart. So that's definitely a bull flag. And yeah, that takes us up to another leg, hopefully, or 65% chance we could also go to the downside, but more than likely 65% to the upside. About a 35% chance we go to the downside. Yeah. So that's the idea, right? Hopefully we don't get squeezed out. Odds are we're going up. Who the hell's short in Bitcoin right now? Are you insane? Are you insane?
Stupid?
Thank you, Oscar. All right, Mike Novogratz says, weakening dollar, widening deficit, and America's deteriorating financial situation is very good for Bitcoin and crypto. That's right. That's right. You see how this all kind of works together tonight in the news? I love it. I love it. Full swing. The chief executive of crypto asset manager Galaxy Digital says America's current financial situation is bullish for Bitcoin and crypto. In a new interview with Bloomberg, Novogratz says that the many factors have contributed to the rise of digital assets, including President Donald Trump and BlackRock CEOs Larry Fink. Could I just get a hundo? Can I get a Benny for every time I said Larry Fink in the past 2 years? I would be a very wealthy man. Embrace on the sector. That's right. It's starting with Larry Fink. It definitely did start with Larry Fink. I actually have this quote pulled up, so I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this for the real news segment, because I do have this on X. So. Hold my beer for a minute. Hold my beer for a minute. Gloria wannabe, how's it going? Word up. Yes, word up. Circle seeking at least $5 billion for Coinbase acquisition, potentially nixing IPO plans. And here's the report. Ripple and Coinbase have reportedly participated in informal talks to acquire the stablecoin issuer Circle. Andy and I were talking about this the other night. We had a long discussion with this in the group about it. About how there's actually other companies looking to acquire Circle, but Ripple and Coinbase are definitely the ones in the lead right now. I think they pretty much priced everyone else out. Fortune is citing 4 anonymous banking and private equity executives reports that Circle wants at least $5 billion for its sale. The USDC issuer has been gearing up for the initial public offering IPO, but the firm would reportedly scuttle those plans should an acquisition materialize. The stablecoin giant filled an S1 registration. Is it a giant though? I mean, it's the second largest stablecoin, but is it really a giant? I mean, Tether. Everyone ignores Tether. Is Tether not in the room? Where's the elephant in the room? Do I have to remind the world that Tether exists? I mean, I don't know what the hate is on Tether. I kind of do, but still, Tether's number 3 in market cap. Yeah. Okay. Going back to giants. Okay. Just had to clear that up. USD issuer has been gearing up for an initial public offering. Scuttle those plans. Circle initially announced plans to go public back in 2021 via a merger of Concord Acquisition Group, a publicly traded special purpose acquisition company, SPAC. Those plans were called off in December 2022. Circle and Coinbase already agreed to have a long history, and the firms co-created USDC in 2018 and jointly managed the asset through the Center Consortium until 2023. That year, Circle CEO Jeremy Allier, I don't know how to pronounce that, Allier, announced that the company would bring all of the USD's governance and operations responsibilities in-house to the streamlined management of this stablecoin. The Coinbase team said that at the time it would like to purchase an equity stake in Circle, and that the stablecoin's issuer April S1 registration statement indicates that the top U.S. crypto exchange receives revenue generated from the USDC reserves. Coinbase became a public company in April of 2021. Ripple already submitted an offer of the purchase, Circle with a bid up to $4 to $5 billion, but the stablecoin issuer rejected the number. Fortune reports. Now, this is where Andy and I were talking about this. Just came out today, this article. But Andy and I were talking about this, was it 2 nights ago? I think it was like a night or 2 nights ago. It might have been both. But we were talking about how Like, what's the game here, right? Ripple already has a stablecoin. Do they want to just purchase a Circle, then rebrand it, and then like merge the two? Like, what's the game? What's the game? Do they want to take the capital from this and then just move it directly into Ripple? I don't understand what their game is on this. My only assumption is they want to buy up something that's already successful and then rebrand it. But it's Ripple. It's Ripple. All right, moving on. JP Morgan, Chase America. Yes, we already covered this one. And you know what that means, guys? We're into the real news. That's right. We're into the real news segment over on Twitter. That's right. If you guys like the same content you get here on YouTube, but in a different format, I have it there on Twitter for you to participate in as well. So catch me out over there. And yeah, we can have a good time. Have a good time. All right. So what do we got for today? You know what? I saw this pop up about 9 hours ago. It says that the Happy Bitcoin Pizza Day from the wallet of Satoshi. And guess what, guys? The Happy Pizza Day. This is a little early. We're a little early on this. It's actually May 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we're gonna get more pizza tomorrow. We're gonna get some pizza tomorrow, for sure. The Bitcoin therapist says, currently up over 30% on my kidneys after listening to Michael Saylor, and he sell a kidney if you must, but keep the Bitcoin. All right, are we back to all-time highs yet? Oh, there it is, guys. 110. We're back again. Let's freaking go. This is not a drill. All right, let's. Yeah, we're sitting at the 1 minute right now. And are we going to get right above this? Are we going to get slapped back down? And yeah, it looks like we're going to get slapped back down. But that's fine. We'll consolidate. We'll come back to it. But yeah, 110 still in the cards today. Hopefully we can see a big retest and a breakout and see maybe a 112. Maybe a 112 tonight. I would love to see that at least. I know a lot of us were calling for, what was it? Yes, 65% yes on a 115 breakout tonight. Still early. We're not even at midnight yet. A lot of the intraday trading in the foreign markets happens about midnight Eastern Standard New Yorker time. It's coming. And yeah, it looks like it wants to honor that flag. All right, what else we got? Bitcoin just flipped gold for the first time ever. More Americans now own Bitcoin than gold. I see this keep going. This is like the second or third day in a row. I had to cover it though. I mean, there's so much news coverage on it. I just said screw it. I'm gonna have to believe it because there's just too many news outlets talking about it. So there's the chart that's been going around. Boom! Bitcoin is becoming America's reserve asset as 37 million Americans own gold, but now 50 million Americans own Bitcoin. With the disparity here is how much? How much? Because I feel like more people that own gold own a larger quantity of gold than they do owning sats, right? Yeah, the average wallet address in the world. Let's see. I can show you guys with the top 100 richest Bitcoin addresses to date. So yeah, there's a ton of addresses. So you can say that more people own Bitcoin than they own gold, but the quantity or the quality of it, the sheer amount of wealth in Bitcoin, I think is still too obviously. You can see that in market cap. It's still too early. So that's my takeaway on that. Yeah, they might be flocking to Bitcoin in smaller amounts, but still in general, more Americans, I guess, hold Bitcoin. Okay, so I wanted to just get that. And my 2 cents. Again, I call it like it is. I call BS when I see it. And to me, since the first time I saw that, I felt like, yes, but not really. Okay. All right, moving on. Enough of my Otaku rant. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Bitcoin is methodically expanding, eating everything in sight. Next is Apple. This will be the next big move that requires 900 billion expansive or Apple contracts and a 40%. Who the hell wrote this? Gary Cardone. Jeez. Learn to write, my guy. 40% increase of the current levels or approximately $150,000 BTC. Okay, Bitcoin. If Apple stays at 206. Yeah, I mean, let me just look at this row here. Yeah. So we need 900 billion. That's it. We need 900 billion to flip it. All right. Enough said. We're going to number 4. I think it's pretty clear, Gary. Come on, Gary Cardone. All right, so just in Hong Kong, this passes the stablecoin bill, as we already covered the article, right? Yeah, and then look at this, guys. Just when you thought your own homes were safe, now you can make it safer. With the flying sentry drone by Ring. You guys have Ring cameras in your house? Now you can have a drone. Look at that. It's essentially a flying Roomba that just flies around with a camera on it. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, there's that now, guys. Technology these days, huh? And then people who held Bitcoin at 15K in 2022. Not saying it. Well, yeah, I mean, I did, but okay. Yeah, it's nuts. That's a crazy wave, my guy. That's crazy. I hope this is AI generated. Probably. That's too big of a wave, and the people are too close to it. It doesn't make sense. All right, moving on. Amazon, of course, we surpassed Amazon today. Yes, another update to that. $110,000 Bitcoin brings just a tear to my eye. In an otaku kind of way. Yes, it does. All right. And we just in, this is what I was talking about with interview with Mike Novogratz earlier in that article.
The crypto industry is definitely having a moment right now. There's a listing of your company, Galaxy Digital, Coinbase joining the S&P 500. You also have the debut of eToro, and of course the price of Bitcoin itself on an upswing today, hitting a record $108,000. Do you think the news around the crypto ecosystem is helping to drive the price of Bitcoin? What's wagging the dog here?
I think, listen, it started with Larry Fink when he got orange pilled, and the largest asset manager in the world said this is a real asset, in at least Bitcoin, that everyone should be part of, and lots of other companies, Invesco with us, followed suit. Right? And so that was kind of round one of institutions coming in. But really it was the change of the shift of approach from the Gary Gensler SEC to this Trump administration, which has just embraced our industry. And that freed up the animal spirits, both here and abroad. Right? I've had conversations with heads of large sovereign wealth funds that said, if America's buying Bitcoin, we're buying Bitcoin. And so you're seeing, like, the snowball is rolling downhill. The one thing that could have held it back some, at least the Bitcoin price, would have been if, Scott Bessent and his team and Congress could have really knocked that deficit from 7% of GDP down towards 3%, which was his plan. Right now, it looks like it's going from 7 to 8. And I like Scott Bessent a lot. I think he's as competent and capable as anybody. We're in a really hard position as a country. And when you have this kind of debt, and you're seeing it with long ends of interest, yield curves are selling off everywhere. The dollar's under pressure, and that all is very good for Bitcoin and crypto assets as well.
So, Mike,
and there you go, guys. There you have it. Full circle from all of the macro data we talked today about with the dollar in peril. And Mike Novogratz just sealed the deal on it tonight. Crypto czar David Sachs says on the Genius stablecoin bill, we have every expectation now it's going to pass.
For this, I think 15 Democrats voted for the bill to pass this key procedural threshold of cloture, which means there'll be no filibuster against the bill. We have every expectation now that it's going to pass. And I think the reason it's going to pass is because stablecoins offer a new, more efficient, cheaper, smoother payment system, new payment rails for the U.S. economy. It also extends the dominance of the dollar online, and it also creates billions of dollars or trillions of dollars of demand for our treasury. So I think for all these reasons, this stablecoin bill is going to pass, and it's going to pass with significant bipartisan support.
How long do you think before stablecoin would start to really have that dollar support effect you're talking about?
I mean, I think it'll be immediate. So we already have over $200 billion in stablecoins. It's just unregulated. And I think that if we provide the legal clarity and legal framework for this, I think we could create trillions of dollars of demand for our treasuries practically overnight, very quickly.
Let's talk.
I got such a sweet tooth tonight, guys. I'm eating all these orange candies on my desk. Of course, the Bitcoin Pez and the Bitcoin orange pills on my desk. Oh my god. All right. Samson Mouse says 0.11 million is in action right now. That's right. It is. It actually still is. 110,200. Rolling on over right now from 110.6. We'll see if we keep the game going. All right, getting back to the chat before I go any further. Yeah, we've got Gloria Wannabe, word up. And Reese says, I would pay for an Otaku membership. I want to give one to you, but I got to make one that makes sense. And, it's thought out. I can't just throw it up there. I would feel terrible. I want to give you guys, of course, more content in a bigger way. Okay, Charles B. Menger says, Peter Schiff is waking up and checking the Bitcoin chart. It's Hector Salamanca. Yeah, as Peter Schiff. What? Where's gold? It's not appreciating gold. How did he react to gold against Bitcoin when JP Morgan came out and said that Bitcoin was going to outpace gold this year? I wonder what is it? It's probably something like that. Yeah. It's freaking Hector Salamanca. All right, Senator Lummis posts this today. This is kind of on par with everyone in America wants the whole Bitcoin versus gold. This is 4 in 5 Americans would convert some U.S. gold reserves into Bitcoin, according to Senator Lummis. The Nakamoto Project surveyed 3,345 Americans about the desire to convert U.S. gold reserves to Bitcoin. Most Americans want a 1%. Man, I gotta zoom in to see this stuff. It's so tiny. Oh my god. Yeah, most Americans want a 1 to 30% conversion. That's a huge difference. The median preferred conversion is 10%, and with younger Americans, they want more Bitcoin in general. Take that with what you will. It is what it is. I thought this was cute. Look at this, guys. These kids were better than the fake news.
What is
this? I guess this really happened.
Frankie, go ahead. What is President Trump's favorite food? Well, President Trump loves a lot of different foods, but I think his favorite is probably steak. I've had steak with him on many occasions, and he likes to eat a big, beautiful steak.
These are the best questions we've ever got at the White House.
Steak, Frankie?
God.
Yes? Okay. Jack, nice to see you. I like your hat. You're welcome. Would you like to ask a question?
What's the state of the border?
What's the state of the border? I can assure you the border is the most secure it has ever been in the history of our country. And I think your dad works for the Homeland Security Council, so that's a very apropos question, and your dad's doing a great job securing the border. Hazel Jane, what a beautiful name. Would you like to ask a question? Okay.
Actually, can you come back to me?
Sure, I can come back to you. I'd be happy to. Bobby Lynn.
Oh my God.
How many people has he fired? Thus far, actually, we have not had anyone fired, with the exception of one individual who did leave their job. But we have a great team here so far. So good. Thank you for the question.
So yeah, that happened. Crazy. So yeah, just in more Americans own more of the gold than Bitcoin. We already covered that. Yeah, Eric Adams, of course, coming out with more of the New York news on the Crypto Summit. That again, very bullish for New York State. New York, right? New York City. Update, Senate passed a motion to proceed, consideration with 69 to 31 vote. The Genius Act moves on to the amendment process. We're at the final stage of that. Russia just introduced a bill classifying Bitcoin as property. It's happening. Texas passed their strategic Bitcoin reserve bill with, we got some video coverage of that too today as well. And it's in. Okay. That does it for me. Okay. So there's that. And yeah, we are caught up on the news for today. A lot of stuff to cover every single day, guys. There's so much stuff happening in crypto every single day. Let me know in the chat what was your favorite thing that we covered, or maybe the thing that we didn't cover today. Always like to hear from you as well. Okay, let's get back into this for the normies. What are the normies looking for today? Because they're not paying attention to our space whatsoever. So are the normies getting in at all? Are they paying attention? We'll find out. We'll find out. I'm telling you, probably not. The typical 3 things for them to look up every single day are the celebrities, the sports, and the video game news. Let's see what they're looking for today. And of course, we will grade them based on if they're looking at our space at any capacity or not. Jim Irsay, IDK, Totem versus Man United. Normies love their sports. Knicks, Walmart boycott. Ooh. Pretty much nothing. Rod Wave, Urge Forward, NYT, South Africa. That was definitely in the news. Trump did talk about that today. I don't really want to go into that. Joni Live, America, Gotham, FC, Oilers versus Stars. Normies love their sports. 2026 Toyota, our RAV4 hybrid. That's a very specific vehicle for people to be searching today. Jimmy Kimmel, Wings versus Lynx, and yeah, this is about it. Epic Universe. That's that theme park in Universal Studios. I think that's gonna contain the Nintendo one, if I'm not mistaken. Annie Knight, Deborah Norville, Jake Redslaff, I don't know. 9 Perfect Strangers Season 2, San Huang Ming, and TJ McConnell. So normies get a flat F today. They get an F. Come on!
What are you, stupid?
Come on! Oh, God. My throat. Interest over time for Bitcoin is still waning, even though we're sitting at all-time highs today. Let's see if we have any sort of spike in Bitcoin searches for today. A little bit. I would say, yeah, we got a little bit of a spike here on about 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and then, yeah, we just kind of rolled on over into where we are now. So that is for the normie update on the day. Great. Grand. Wonderful. The normies are still not paying attention. Bitcoin's still holding on to 110. Are we going to create a support right here? Are we going to fall down further? We'll find out here in about a minute. The next candle loads in about a minute. But while I'm waiting for this candle to load, we're about to get into prediction time. 1099. I want to catch up with the chat, make sure we are up to date. I think we're close. Radical Feet says, why can't I rewind the stream? That's strange. I don't know why you can't rewind the stream. You should be able to rewind the stream. I would say maybe reload and then try to attempt again. Says respect. I don't know. Mad respect to what the kids asking those questions, those tough questions. Probably given to them by their parents. But anyway, yeah. So Bitcoin holding on. It wants to hold on to this 110. Are we going to continue? Let's see what the 3 minute has. 3 minute says we got a little bit of legs. We're wicking. 5 minute, about the same. 15, we're still wicking. 30 minute, oof, getting knocked off. Longer time frames are looking a little bearish right now. 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, probably all looking about the same. Yeah, in terms of bullish versus bearish price action. Let's take a look real quick back into, we're gonna have to stare at the 1 minute tonight, guys. This is crazy. I'm not used to this. Usually doing our predictions on the 15. Let's get back into the live heat map. The live heat map. Oh boy. Here we go. Live heat map brought to you by Kimba. That's right. Full circle back into here for looking at where the order books lie. Or they don't lie. You can't really lie on the blockchain. We're smashed on through there. There's nothing really in the way. We're clear to go. It all depends on who wants to buy and who wants to sell at this very, very moment. It could be getting into FOMO overseas, or you know what? We've already kind of pumped a bag and they might want to sell it. That's usually how this game goes. Usually the game is, if we pump, they dump. If we dump, they pump. It's yin and yang, back and forth between the foreign markets. But we can zoom out and we've seen that it's a very, very clear uptrend. Ripping, just absolutely ripping to the upside. So we do have a lot of room to come back down and retest. We don't have to go up today. It doesn't have to be 115 parabolic today. Although, some FOMO and institutions, the government, countries demand, or we're going to run out of Bitcoin, guys. It's only a matter of time. We can only produce 166,000 Bitcoin via mining rewards this year, and Michael Saylor has already bought 122,000 of it. 130,000 of it, I think, now. Yeah, so put that in your pipe and smoke it, says Sailor. Oh, geez. All right. So get back into the chat real quick before we light the Bitcoin candle and get going with the crypto chaos magic. Yes. Respect to your comment about the membership. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm not gonna make something if I don't think it's a worthwhile. It's not worthwhile for your money. I would want the same thing, right? I'm not just gonna create a membership and have nothing in it. For sure, I wanna create a platform that makes sense for everyone. Okay, Tyler Roman says any other stream lets me. That's weird, Tyler. Yeah, I don't know. I have to check my settings and make a note of it. I've got some other notes on my human parchment to look at too from the earlier stream. Yeah, so we're gonna make a note of that. Rewind. Yeah. I don't know why you can't rewind on my live stream. Strange stuff. Alright, strange stuff. Okay, so where are we going, guys? Where are we going? We gotta find the candle first. There we go. Alright, so if anyone has not been with me before, we do Crypto Chaos Magic every single night. This is how we do our market calls and live predictions every single night. Even on the weekends, when no one else is doing it, I still do it. And we're still majorly always right. It's insane. I cannot believe how many we are right. I can't even remember the last time we were wrong. I try to be fair. It might have been like 2 weeks ago. We might have been wrong on one call. But anyway, this is, of course, the Crypto Chaos Magic. The beginning of the ritual is we light the Bitcoin candle. We burn a little bit of a Benny. That's right. This is all I got left on Bennies until I go to the bank. Oh, and there it goes. It's burning on top of the altar. We have made our sacrifice. We've lit it with, of course, the famous Bitcoin pizza lighter. Bitcoin pizza day is tomorrow. And yeah, we idolize the moon. Where's the moon? The moon! Via the moonstone. And then we say our seance, Croc Peos! And the Crypto Chaos Magic has begun. The ritual has started. And yeah, we just grab our ritual sticks from on the chart and we get this going. Get this game going. Alrighty, alright. Let's see if I can grab this without messing up the rest of my chart. Cool. So right now we are in... I'm gonna have to move this all the way up there. Dang, I can't believe how high we are now. Holy crap. 110, still keeping on 110 support. We want to build that up. Look at this on the 15 minutes. Yeah, we're still keeping it. We're still keeping it. As long as we continue this trend line, it's all bullish to all hell. Ripping, just ripping. All right, so right now it is 9:22. We're pushing these streams out later and later almost every single night now. It's hard to keep up with all of the news. All right, so right now what are we looking at? So if you guys are first here, what we do is we went through all of the metrics, all the key metrics, the market sentiment. We get the idea how the market is feeling. So we're looking at psychology moreover than your traditional technical analysis. This is just how I've been doing it over the years, and I think it works out pretty damn well, especially for entertainment value. Yes. Thanks, Oscar. All right, so moving on. We've got 9 o'clock, right? So why do I put these here? These ritual sticks represent every single volatile time in our space. 9 a.m., 9 p.m. It doesn't matter if you're on this side of the world, the other side of the world. These numbers will tell you. If you're looking at Eastern Standard Time exclusively, this is why I do everything by Eastern Standard Time. It just ebbs and flows with the rest of the world. So 9 a.m., of course, the market generalized open on this side of the world. On the other side of the world, 12 intraday trading, high volatility, and then of course 3 p.m. with the market close, and especially in America, which I can tell you just by looking at the chart. I don't even have to really see where the time frames are. Just looking at the chart, you can see where things sold off at the end of the day and where the ETF settled. So you can go back and see that almost every day. Let's see, looking at 3 p.m., the market close. We'll get to about right here. You see this little tick up right there? Boom. This is where the market ended. And the ETFs bought this right here, this action right here. This is when the market settled. So keep that in mind, as every single day the markets are using the liquidity at the end of the day to buy up all of the Bitcoin for the ETFs. Okay, they're getting a little bit of a deal, basically, a little bit of a sale. So this is why we do this. Okay, so with that being said, just updating anyone who's new, I like to try to keep everyone in the loop. Yeah, so we're looking at 9 p.m. right now. We're already 30 minutes in, roughly. Yeah, the market's coming down. It wants to really validate this bull pendant. And yeah, that takes us all the way into 12. Look how crazy this is. Almost every time I draw these lines, they always end up in one of these key time frames. It's just how it works. I can't explain it. It's just chaos. it's just chaos, guys. But anyway, so that takes us all the way into a possible breakout to the end of the night, into the early morning. This is intraday trading, which could take us into another leg up. That would be explosive. That would be explosive, guys. I wonder if we've already taken this leg all the way up too. We've got a little bit. We've got a little bit on this. Yeah, so we could still probably get to about 112, 113. That's what I was thinking about before too. Not quite 115 tonight. That would be my guess. Although we're going to do, of course, our bull, bear, and base case scenarios, as well as our super bull and super bear case scenarios, which are always fun. As, of course, we did last night. These were last night's. We did, and, of course, we landed right on top of our base case scenario. I was telling you guys I was bullish / base case last night. Was somewhere in between, more than likely we were going to land on top of. And just call it like I see it, and this is what happened. This is exactly what happened. All right, so I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to do it all over again. Happy faces are coming all around. Melted faces, too, for people that are not in. All right, moving on. Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. All right, one last time. I'll check the chat before I dive into it, because when I stop, I can't stop. When I start, I can't stop. I'm an instrument of chaos. That's right. All right, so Tyler Ruman's back. Yes, for some more chaos. Yes, Radical Feed says, why can't I? Yes, rewind the stream. Tyler Roman says, I have never been able to rewind your stream. That's insane. I'm definitely going to look into it. I got it on my arm. It's on my human parchment. I'm going to take reference to that. Respect to your comment about the membership, 100%. Tyler Roman says, any other stream lets me. And Radical Feed says, yeah, I'd like to be able to rewind. I went for a dump and I missed like 15 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll figure that out. There's got to be a tick or a button or something I have not seen before on the back end. All right, so this is where we're going, guys. Here we go. This is going to be insane. Charting this on a parabolic move that we're seeing tonight. I've never done anything quite like this before, but you know what? It's not all me. It's also the chaos magic. So I trust in the sauce. Let's go. All right, so right out the gate, I think for our base case, let's just start with the base case. I think base case is going to respect most of this until about right here, midnight. We're probably going to see a fallout. Not quite get above that 110 to 111. We're probably going to see a fallout, fall back down, retest some of these lower ones we've seen here. We might even see a retest back down to 108. 108 seems to be kind of a hot spot right now. Into the market close, maybe a trickle on upward, and then roll into the next morning. So this is my base case scenario for tonight. And then let's get into our bear case. Let's get into a bear case, right? Let's go zoom out a little bit for the bear case scenario. And before I go any further, let's double check. Nothing else is popping up with the order books via the heat map right now. Live book map is showing us the same sort of thing we looked at before. Bitcoin's still kind of destroying these levels, and there's nothing really strong being implemented right now. The strongest thing we have on the board right now is about 112, 113, somewhere in that range, if I were to guess, in that level. So still the general idea. So we're probably more than likely not going to see 112 because they're starting to build some sell wall there. Okay, and then again, this is short term. This is all short term. And tomorrow, this could all be blown through, hopefully by tomorrow afternoon, when the U.S. does their intraday trading. Or, maybe in a big country overseas will buy some crazy amount tonight. We don't know. Milk Bunny says, be kind and rewind. For all those who remember those days, I still remember those days. I'm going to be doing a couple streams out in my... in the lobby, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, we'll be kind and rewind. Maybe watch some Crit Russell. Anyway, so we're looking at that for our base case. Let's get into our bear case. We'll zoom down a little bit. We're going to want to zoom down probably because we're going to probably retreat back down to 105, maybe 106. These lower levels down here, if we do get into some very bear action tonight. Now, I'm not saying we will. All right, it's probably not likely in my opinion. I don't know. We are very overextended though, so it's still a possibility. So let's get into that. So yeah, we'll chop into this. We'll not quite get as high as into the mid trading day into the foreign markets. We'll start to fall instead of pump, and then we'll retrace down to about maybe like 107 bounce, and then maybe come back down and hit that 105. And then recover pretty big in the morning. Again, yin and yang is kind of the general idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pick one of these tonight, guys. This is going to be tough. All right, so then we're looking at our bull case scenario, which is going to be explosive. We're going to be basically, playing right into this, right into the moment at hit midnight, explode off to the upside, bounce off of that 112, maybe even try for another one, and then kind of roll over into the market open. That would be my bull case scenario. I'm kind of feeling more bull base case tonight too, kind of like last night. Although the bear cases in the past, I would say this would be more likely to play out, especially since we're definitely really overpriced at the moment. But in general, Bitcoin's very undervalued. So yeah. I'm going to probably put that one to sleep. All right, and then we got our super bear case scenario, which takes us down to the fire sale target that the super bears have been asking for since when? Oh my God. They almost got it once in February or March. I forget. Almost. There's a couple times we drew some super bear predictions, and they actually did touch and play out most of the way. I had to move it up just a little bit and be like, look at this, look how close we were, guys. But the super bears did not quite get it. So yeah, we do this for fun, just of course to give the super bears just some love. They deserve some love too, guys. Go out there and hug your favorite bear. It might be Peter Schiff. I'm sorry for that poor man. Anyway, moving on. So our super bull case scenario is can't stop, won't stop. We're just going to blow on through this even earlier. We're going to hit 112, break out into the close for no reason, hit 115, then fall down. That's going to be our super bull case scenario for tonight. I would love to see this. I'm just not calling for it, right? I mean, it's there. It's there in the charts. We see it in the book. There's really hardly anything sitting above us right now, right? It's possible. Just not very likely, in my opinion, tonight. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here tonight. Crazy crypto chaos magic at play. And I'm going to say, have a few orange pills and keeps the bear away. No, realistically, I'm thinking same thing as last night. I'm thinking base case / bullish, and with realistically somewhere in the middle. That's exactly what I did last night, and it worked out. And I'm feeling the same sort of sentiment tonight. It feels like we want to create the staircase and just keep going and just keep going and just keep going. This reminds me of 2024, March 2024, when we had the Bitcoin breakout from the ETFs. It was staircase after staircase after. It was 10K every month. 10K every month. It was insane. And I think that's happening right now. We're just getting it in smaller increments over a shorter amount of time. So, yeah, something like that I think is going to happen tonight. So let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling. I know the poll right now is 62% chance we're going to hit a $115,000 Bitcoin. That's almost the same percentage as a breakout would take us to the upside, and that length of that poll again is 65% likely to break out from that. It takes us all the way to 115. I mean, it's funny. It's funny how that works. It's psychology at work at best. It's all powered by chaos, guys. 110,000 still. I just can't believe it. All right, guys. So I think we're going to call it. It is 9:30 p.m. here. Eastern Standard Time. 8:30 Central. I got to get used to the Central Standard Time, guys. I just can't get used to it. I still have everything set to Eastern because I run the entire show on Eastern. But yeah, we are going to be live tomorrow morning at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. So 12 hours from right now, we're going to be live again, talking about the open for the American market. Oh, it still wants to go, guys. It's hard for me to go when it's going. I kind of want to hang out all night. But yeah, there's other places I gotta be, and people I want to talk to, and all the things and stuff. But man, if we got like a $2,000 spike right now, you know, at best I'd be hanging out all night. There's going to be times during this bull run that I'm just not going to leave. I'm just going to sit here all night and just shoot the shit with you guys because I love you guys so much. I really appreciate everything you guys have thrown at me tonight. I can't believe we're here. We're celebrating, finally celebrating something big for not only for the channel but also for crypto and assets. We are about to explode to the upside with so many projects. Look at this. Look at this. Almost everything's in the green right now. Look at this. Aside from ZBEC, which already pumped to 24. Look at that, 24. It made it to 24, guys. Wow, it actually almost made it to 25. But it got shut down. Yeah, Swiftcoin actually had a little bit. It's still ready. Asking for a big breakout right there. Getting really tight. Hopefully that doesn't break to the downside. But everything's moving on up. Everything is green on the list. Holy crap. Except for the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, and the Dixie. Isn't that funny how that works? All right, guys. I'm going to call it. Yes, a guy on the crypto future stream, and then the Patreon. It's going to be fun night. Yes, it's going to be fun night. I can't wait to speak with you guys. And it's been a minute since I had time to speak with Rob, too. Yeah, he's been gone for so long. All right, guys. I'm going to catch you guys over there. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid right before the bull run.
Stupid?
Don't do it. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning for covering the market open. So have a good night. I will see you. I love you. And peace. Peace.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my wallet with more coins and let me huddle forevermore and more and more and more and more. I'm on board. Hollywood talking is on. In other words, I should you. In other words, I love you.
Oh my God, guys! I wish I had some confetti. I was trying to find my kazoos. I can't find my kazoo. I wanted a kazoo tonight. All right, guys. Well, I gotta celebrate. I just love it. I can't believe we're here. And I thank you guys again. This is insane. Yeah, and you know what? We gotta do a toast to dumb money. That's right. Dumb money, man. To dumb money. Man, I still can't believe he's gone. All right, guys. I will catch you over there. Have a good night. Peace.